Should be live when your intro guy. Let me see if it's working.
So I see restream on the Facebook page, but I don't see the stream. It says stream is currently offline on our website. Oh, it's loading. Oh, there we go. All right.
What's weird is that it took the old title from last time.
Yeah. Now it's gone. Video unavailable.
Huh?
It's weird. Yeah, go to the website and look.
I don't know why it would.
Oh, now it's back. Yeah, if I click
Because I was
play, it says
editing
video.
it, maybe.
Yeah, if I click play, it says video unavailable.
Alright, well, it's working for me, so.
On the website?
No, just on both Facebook.
Yeah, go to the website.
Yeah, it's working here.
Oh, it's so weird. Hit play, and it plays.
Facebook. Yeah,
Yeah, go to the
Doesn't
website.
work on mine.
working right
What do you
now.
know?
It's all good. I think it's time for your intro guy. Nancy?
Yeah, other people are saying it's not working also. Strange.
Then just go to Facebook, YouTube, anywhere else.
Yeah, I will. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Power Hour Live with the Penny Boys Stock Alerts crew. My name is Fast Eddie, and the man over to my, am I pointing to you towards this way?
Other way.
This way? You're that way? The man right over there is Big Quench, aka Austin. And this Wednesday is our collective, kind of like our collective birthday stream, right?
Yes.
Yesterday was members that are watching. You guys can type to us in our premium Discord channel called Live Stream Chat and ask us questions there or type what you want to type. How you doing today, Austin?
I'm doing pretty good, dude. This sucks. I should those Amazon contracts. Didn't think it would dump that.
It happens.
But other than that, I'm pretty good. Traded this one twice now. That's the second time. First time, we got it at like what, 270, 347. Bought it again there on the breakup risk, but lots of risk, typically low reward. So why not?
Why not?
Yeah, we'll see a risk right there. Recent a share gain stuff. Wait for reentry. That's the. I think about like how much more profit I would have a lot of times if I would just sell and get back in.
Yeah.
It's hard to do. I think I'll miss it or something. The other one I'm
Well-
watching is JKS. What this bullshit is bear trap bullshit.
Well, that's what we talk about all the time, right? It's like you're in a play, you're up. We always preach take profits on the way up. But then you get that FOMO of like, well, what if it runs more?
Yeah,
and that's
exactly.
greed kicks in, right? So there's a solution to that. And you've done it. I do it. And, and actually Mr. Stock Lock Profits and we were talking about that early this morning at the crack of dawn, and just reminding each other, of our own rules, and it's like, okay, we got a stock and it's run up a bit and we're up, call it 10, 15%, but there might be more, and technicals are showing that it could go run more, but lock in profits. We put in those stops, and sometimes you don't want to stop out, so what do? We sell 50%, 60%, 70%, 80%, and
Yeah.
I like to leave, we like to leave 20 to 50% on the table, depending on the stock, the situation and what's going on, our risk tolerance and all these things put together. But at the end of the day, we got to force ourselves to take profit and happy when we get it, no matter what it is. And if we think it has a little more, let's leave a little on the table. Let's leave 20% of our position on the table, and maybe we get to squeeze a couple more bucks out of it for fun.
Yeah, right.
But protect the because we always talk about like protecting our capital is primary. Is umero number one. Hold on, I'm getting a message here. I want to make sure everything is good. Oh, you want to see that T-shirt, Lee? Yeah, this was one of my birthday presents. Out of a lot of cool birthday presents I got, but this was part of a birthday present. It's eat, sleep, trade, repeat, and that is our lives. Austin, you didn't even see it, Austin? Look at him. Look at the look on his face. He's concentrating. I could see the cobwebs burning in his ears. Can you see it? Trying to see how much losses I would like to take playing with profit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like that, Lee? Austin didn't even look. He's so busy making money over here.
Yeah.
We're not here to make money, Austin.
This one's just fun as hell to trade, dude.
We're here to have a conversation.
I'm just trying to scoop as much as I can.
Or are we here to make money?
Both.
Are we here to learn?
All of it.
Are we here to grow?
Are we here to girth?
All right, you ready? Here, look.
Yeah.
Look.
Oh, there you go.
Trade, repeat.
Where'd you get that?
It was a birthday present.
Where's mine and Lee's?
Oh, I got something else. I got like I don't have all of it here, but where is it? I got like a whole funky trade setup. It was all part of like a bunch of gifts. Like you see this beanie? It's actually Bluetooth with headphones in it.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
What the hell you need that for in Florida, man? In
case it gets cold, you got the air conditioning in Florida here. You get a little chilly when we keep the air conditioning blasted 24 hours a day. Now, this would be great if I lived in Manhattan and go to work and you put the beanie on in the winter and you're walking around the city and listening to jams. And it actually sounds pretty good.
Listening to Jamf?
Yeah, Austin's mic is a little low. I had to turn him up a little bit.
Listening to Jamf?
Oh, you sound so much better now. We need to get your radio voice going. That, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome What the Duck. Once again, for all of our Penny Boys members in the house, you guys in live stream chat above Dad's house, in the premium lounge, you guys can type questions to us. Say what's up if you can hear us, if everything's good. And, yeah.
Can they be hearing us?
JB Hendricks in the house, Justin Lim, BD Zayas. What's up, Vika? It's been a pretty sideways day for the market. It's not really up. It's not really down. It's just been going sideways. The market is a little cautious, a little undecided. The market is really good of telling us what it thinks. Right? What's up, Candy Diet, Infinite Capital, CMS Tron, or is it CM Strong, or is it some Strong? But the market is always really good about telling us what it thinks. And right now the market is kind of like waiting.
It doesn't know. Everyone's indecisive because of the stimulus is just too much variable right now.
Yeah. Momo Shuru, when will the stimulus drop? Well, that's a great question. I personally believe that the market already believes that there will be no stimulus before the election happens.
No, they don't have incentive to do it. I don't think Nancy Pelosi has incentive to do it.
Well, it's all political, right? And unfortunately, people pay the price when there's, millions of people suffering and, both sides are playing politics and it's all just a bunch of crap. And I don't want to get into politics, but you're right. There, incentive, no incentive, it's all politics at the end of the day. And so I think but how it affects and relates to the market is I believe the market believes that no stimulus will happen before the election.
Yeah.
Now the market actually is the stimulus actually is a catalyst for the market, believe it or not. Um, the market likes the idea of a stimulus right now. Not in every situation, every circumstance, but as far as this pandemic's concerned,
Hmm.
with the initial stimulus and this potential stimulus, it likes it if there is a stimulus. It doesn't like it if there isn't a stimulus. But I believe I hate the term. Everybody's like, oh, it's priced in. It's priced in. Hey, how come this is going this way? It's priced in. How is this news affecting that? It's priced in. But I think it is somewhat priced in, as much as I don't like that term because I think people abuse it in certain ways, even on talking heads on TV.
Yeah.
But I think the market believes it already. It's not going to happen. The market is really, really good at these things. And so, yeah, to answer your question, when nobody knows, if nobody knows, um, you know, but that's a tough question. But if it does drop, I think it will be good for the market. And that's
Yeah.
kind of our sentiment. When I say I mean we, I mean Lee, I mean Austin, Tagman, Duck, Laser,
Yes.
rest of the crew.
French now, boy.
Dude, I didn't even realize I was counting. People don't realize all the work that goes into our Discord and how we work minimum 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I was counting the staff members, like not just the ones that are up front in our Discord, but like also behind the scenes. And we have, you're not going to believe this, but I'll count them for you later. But we have over 20 people on staff. Yeah, I was surprised.
How do I keep logged out of this account?
You're right, Vika. It's all political. And they're playing with people's lives. And that upsets us because there are people suffering out there. It's an economic apocalypse and it's just not being talked about enough. There's people losing their businesses they've built for 20, 30, 40 years, family legacy businesses, a lot of small businesses shutting their doors. There are people already not paying their mortgage or their rent, and they're not going to be able to catch up. There's homes, I believe, that are going to go into short sale and foreclosure. I think people are going to stay in their homes for the next year to 2 years without paying, and then eventually get forced out with the foreclosure process. And I think while homes in certain areas are doing great right now, I think you'll be able to, where there's a negative, there's a positive. I think on the bright side, Austin, I think in a year or 2 years from now, if you're house shopping, it might be prudent to wait because you might be able to get some deals.
Yeah,
In
I
a
would
year to
think
two
so.
years.
Like the bank just sent us. We just bought a house during the Rona to get those interest rates, and the bank actually sent us this thing that said like, "Hey, you're giving consent to basically um, allow us to draw from your account no matter what." Like basically, it's a letter signing. Like from what it looks like, is it kind of counters the forgiveness policy that the government is trying to implement. Like
Yeah,
it sounds like they're trying to get you to sign it saying like I agree to pay, or
right.
like in lieu of the new government whatever guideline or
Right.
whatever they're trying to give.
Well, they're covering their butts. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not so long ago that there was a housing crisis, if you remember that, in the
Yeah.
in the mid to late 2000s, right? It was a disaster. And so the good news is, I always look for the positive, and the good news is that, there will be crises. There's crises that aren't being spoken of right now, but there will be more. And one of them, I believe, potentially could be housing in a year to 2 years from now, and the residential real estate market. Already the commercial real estate market's experiencing a very bad, uh, you know an apocalypse almost. But yeah, I mean, it's the whole thing's crazy. The whole thing's crazy, and it's amazing because here in Florida, it's like, you know inventory's low, houses are up, people are leaving big cities, especially like New York, high taxes and coronavirus. So people were buying houses over Zoom with realtors in Florida and registering
Yeah.
their kids in school before they even came down to Florida and looked at their houses. Like there's a mass exodus out of California. Like, and I'm not exaggerating, because of the tax situation. And so you have a lot of residential areas like, here in Palm Beach County, it's insane. I mean, our development that we live in usually has like 10 to 20 houses for sale. There's like two right now and they're under contract. But it's this whole thing is crazy. But how that relates to stocks. What did I look at as soon as coronavirus hit? What did I buy? And you remember this, Austin, and we looked at it together. I'll give you a couple examples
Ooh.
for my long term. Zillow.
Yeah.
Remember Zillow? Zillow. My first initial buy was $35, then $30, then 20 something dollars, whatever. I think my average is like $30 or $29, whatever. Because even though it's counterintuitive and illogical with this pandemic, I saw the play of people leaving big cities, and so Zoom is Zillow is $98 today. So my long term is happy with that. Another one I bought was Invitation Homes, and Invitation Homes owns really good, really nice houses, and they in the best towns and outside the best cities around the country, and they rent them out. So when you got a person that has a $500,000 home, $1 million home, and they're going to walk away from it in a year or 2 years from now,
Yeah.
but they still have a job, but they're underwater on their house, and they're going to foreclose or short sell their house, and their credit gets ruined. Well, they still have income. So what are they going to do? They can't buy a home. They're going to rent a home.
Yeah.
So long term, that's another one of my picks that I like. So I look at stuff. I've been looking at stuff like that, which but we're just sharing with the peeps, and talking and thinking out loud. Vika, very interesting. You're an event planner. In what city or state are you an event planner? This is really interesting because, as you know, Austin, I used to own one of the biggest event production companies in the
Yeah.
country, and we did entertainment with like MCs, DJs, dancers, staging, lighting. We had video production. I had a full video production company as well. That division, media. We did corporate events, social events, all those bar mitzvahs that were like $1 million bar mitzvahs, or you would hear about.
Yeah.
We do all those parties. I used to bring in Snoop Dogg and Flo Rida to rap for 20 minutes. It would be crazy what you'd think people would pay. But that industry is destroyed. The event industry is absolutely and utterly destroyed. And I sold that business. Sold that business 9 years ago, but I was in it my whole life. And I'm thankful I sold that business because we had tremendous overhead. I had in my personal office about 40 full-time employees, but we had 1,000 staff. So I can't even imagine, like the PPP would have been, the payment protection program, payroll protection program would have got us through like a couple of months, and then we would have been done. And we would have been bleeding cash.
Yeah, that old thing, like my accountant was telling me that, like, well, I guess in the very beginning, like, they were throwing out, like, I don't know what it was. He was saying, like, they were throwing out like 150K, 200K to businesses at 0%, and they give you like a 3-year leeway to pay it back. Like, that's free money, dude.
Yeah,
It's worth taking it even for just the 3 years if you know how to manage it. But that's the thing too.
absolutely.
I think like I was
But my
looking at like the amount of default money on
yes,
on houses and whatnot. It's like you're projected
right.
to go from 4 billion to 30 by
Right.
2021.
No, I mean you gotta understand. Like I had it at my time at any given time in my business, I had $1 million cash on hand, and I had a $2 million credit line. Now I never usually use the credit line. The $1 million cash on hand was for emergency, and that would be gone. Because it cost me $350,000 a month just to run my business without any events. Like, you got your fixed costs, right? Fixed cost is rent and trucking and things you have to pay no matter you have jobs or you don't have jobs, right? And then you have variable costs. You have an event you're producing, and then you have those costs. Just the fixed cost was $350,000 a month. So my million would have been gone in 3 months in cash, and then I would have to go on credit line. And being a responsible business owner, knowing that there's no end in sight to this in the event industry, I couldn't have taken that credit, even though I couldn't have used it. It would have been irresponsible because I probably wouldn't have been able to pay it back for quite some time. I feel for people in so many industries. And
Amazon, Jeff Bezos must be riding that bike hard, dude. Just can't get ever since, dude. I can't get it out of my head. Just him
But
sweaty,
Vika,
riding
you're
one
in
of
the real
those
estate. Yeah, go
80s
ahead. Yes,
bikes, and
I
that's how
love it.
Amazon stock price is
Is he wearing the
determined.
headband and the and the
I could see it.
and the leg warmers?
That I could see, 100%. I would
He's
hope
wearing
so.
You know what Keds are? He's wearing Keds. Here's
Holy
something you
shit!
probably don't remember because I'm a little older than you, Austin. Is you know what Cavaricis are?
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, he's
Again,
too young. If you know what Cavaricis are, and you grew up probably like in New York or New Jersey or tri-state area or that area, you probably know what Cavaricis are if you're a certain age. But real estate association, 16 years, Vika, that's a long time. But that there you go. Like on the flip side, you know how I always say, and people that have listened to us talk before, we always say where there's a negative, there's a positive. There's a lot of industries that are actually benefiting from coronavirus. I mean, certain areas of real estate are killing it. Residential, commercial real estate's getting crushed. Big city commercial real estate's getting destroyed. You have lots of businesses that have discovered, business owners or leaders, small and large, are like, hey, we can actually operate from home. This is push technology. We can have our Zoom meetings and work from home and still and not have to pay $100,000 a year in rent and have this big office. There's so much change happening. It's insane. There you go. Freight train, Z Cavarici, parachute pants. I had parachute pants. That was like around my break dancing days when I was like 12 years old. Yeah, exactly, Vika. There's a perfect example. Your realtor friends are killing it in sales. Berger, falling back on the real estate talk, rental development, New York City specific, is doing all right, though we've had to change our marketing strategy. Well, I think the business model, Berger, has to change or it's not going to survive. I mean, I have friends in the that are developers in the city and those and some big properties and you know, I mean just probably go look at the Empire State Building right now and see how many places are available for rent.
commercial properties, there are tons, dude. We're getting a commercial space for an outpatient office we're opening, and we're gonna just wait because I think that we're gonna be able to get everything we'd want and more for dirt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because.
And then and it's so ironic because we got the family office on the other side of my family where they have the financial company, and they have a huge office in Fort Lauderdale. And we were talking, my wife and I, to her dad and my brother about it, and they've hired 10 more people. We were like, why don't you guys been working from home? Why don't you guys cut the office space in half? And they're like, we hired 10 more people,
Yeah.
which is crazy, and they're outgrowing their office space. So it's not like nothing's ever the same for everybody, but there definitely is mass industries suffering massive destruction, economic destruction.
Yeah, that's the sad part. Is I don't know. I think there are going to be a lot of businesses that will die.
The more people
Both.
dealt, Berger writes, the more people default on existing mortgages they rents went up in 08, 09 recession. That's 1,000% correct, Berger. So, that's why I'm investing now in companies that own properties that rent, but rents went up on residential, right? So again, that's why I've invested personally in Invitation Homes because I believe that something is going to happen like that again. Maybe not as extreme. Nobody really knows, but it's kind of common sense. It's kind of logical, right? Yeah, Vika, all the sign printing companies are making a killing. It's true. And everyone who owns plexiglass, yeah, that sells plexiglass is a millionaire now. Yeah, that is also very true. So yeah, wherever there's a negative, there's always a positive. Yin and yang, it's just the way of life. Even, Austin talks about all the time about how like trading is a reflection of who we are.
Mhm.
And it's so true. It's like, I always look for the positives in things personally. there's a stock market crash, I'm like salivating because I'm looking for the positives. I'm looking for the sales. I'm looking how can I benefit from that downside, whether it's, you know, shorting something, option puts, playing an inverse ETF, and then looking for sales of, what I can buy. And Austin probably will tell you the same exact thing, and so will Mr. Stocklock Profits.
And these Zoom lottos are still super.
Zoom is like in a world of its own.
Well, I actually like it off this 515 bounce quite a bit. Take a longer position.
Lunker, I agree. We agree with you. Even after coronavirus passes, businesses will probably adapt to a work at home model, less overhead. Which, yes, you're right. And in fact, many have already done so, but they were forced to do so, right? And the ones that made it with employees working at home will see the benefit of not having much brick and mortar. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, there are businesses that need brick and mortar, and there are businesses that have had epiphanies that, hey, we don't need a physical location, and also another thing that I've witnessed is that companies now, are hiring virtually now, right? They're hiring online now and hiring people to work from home. A company that I know really well, literally always had, they always believe people need to be in the office and working together and all that stuff. And they just put out an executive position and a director level position where it's completely work from home, and they're really good positions too. So it's this whole coronavirus thing has fast forwarded technology. This wasn't supposed to happen for like another, I would say, five to 10 years, but coronavirus has advanced, the whole work from home and teleworking and, the whole thing. And that's why companies like Zoom have been killing it ever since March. Oh, that's interesting. The burger. Check this out, Austin. They have guys dumping hotels on them for potential residential conversion because, the hotel market's crushed, right?
Yeah.
That's really interesting, burger. What the Duck can recommend a good book for you, Momoshiro. You could type it up here in our live stream chat.
All right, I am going to take long 560 on Zoom 1120, and then short, it'll be calendar spread. The short leg will be 560 1113. Cost, total risk, $400. Oh.
What's that? You want to see my setup? I don't know. Can you see it in that little window if I show it? Let's see.
Double tap on.
Austin, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, this market's been sideways. S&P up 7, down 5. Nasdaq is Dow's now up 10. Nasdaq up 30. It's been mostly sideways for most of the day. Oh, Duck, we got to make that T-shirt. Eat, sleep, make some bread, repeat. I like that.
So I can see Duck
Yeah.
actually making bread like in
Yes.
some
Can we get a cooler background for you?
smoothie making. Oh, I do actually have. Uh,
It's much better.
have
I
that
like it.
that
I like it.
special.
Leave that. I like it. Is that the $1,000 bill? Yeah, it is $1,000 bill. The Penny Boys $1,000 bill. Oh God.
I gotta get it resized so you can be seen.
Oh my
This is
God,
my
that's an old
personal
picture.
favorite.
Yeah, that one creeps me out. Musk and Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg.
Mm. If they had a baby, Muskerberg.
Dead there. Is Amazon cached?
Thanks, Duck, for the setup. I'm actually upgrading my setup. I'm getting a bigger screen up top so I can have a lot of real estate to put all different charts up, and I'm upgrading all the Macs, and I'm gonna go. It'll be literally 4 computers and a giant screen and an iPad and a phone. Complete overkill, but I need it. Stonks only group wants to know, Quench, are you playing
There we go.
TL TLGT?
No, I don't even know what
That
that
answers
is.
that. Maybe maybe Mr. Stonklock Profits is. Was it an alert?
There you go. There's room for this to just run. I don't understand what it's doing. Why it's staying down here.
Do you have
And
dark
I'm
mode for
selling
whatever
to
you're on? Is there dark mode on that or no?
on what?
Whatever platform you're on right now,
On
because I can't.
Bowl?
Yeah. Does Webull have a dark
Yeah,
mode?
it does.
It looks so much better in dark mode. Yeah, if you're in our Discord and you have a white background, go into settings and change it to dark mode. It's so much better.
Usually what I
Better
have.
for your eyes. Oh yeah, dark
Yeah,
mode is just so much sexier.
I
That's
kind of
thank
want to
you.
swing this now. I don't know. Can't.
That's crazy. Infinite capital. So what state are you in, or where are they talking about teachers working from home, but kids go into school? That's uh,
Yeah,
that's
that's
weird,
kind of nuts.
right? Thanks, Casual Pete. It was a birthday gift.
That does work.
Can I
Can you
see?
see this on my thing now?
Can you be more specific?
The stinkers.
I saw you like swipe something in and out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can see it.
Someone's always asking about. So this is what I'm looking at on this one.
Eat, sleep, trade, repeat.
Perfect bounce here, 260s. I think we'll test 430. And again, remember, so this when it pushed past 4:30, it pushed it at 5:48 after hours, so it can't get halted. But realistically, I think that that's possible.
Oh, Burger, I have that mouse on order. I
Which one?
literally just ordered it. The the mouse where you can have one mouse for multiple computers
Oh
and just
yeah,
toggle.
Logitech
I
MX, whatever. I have that.
the Synergy
It's
from
good stuff.
Simless.
It's super huntable.
I didn't order it. My wife ordered it for me, so I don't know which one it is, but yeah. It might even be here. I didn't check to see if Amazon boxes are outside, but there always is.
Amazon actually kind of looks like Hood City back to 2800s.
I would love Amazon at 2800.
Last
Last
time
time
it
about
was back
Amazon was
here.
2900 and change when it went under 3000, and then I sold it at 33.
You could also see it bouncing up 31, 33. I don't know. Lamajon scares me with that. Pushing 336. We need to see a new high day. We got a lot of good gap fill opportunities on this.
Hey, is that an old title from last time, from last week? Live
What?
trading over 800% gain on Neo, or is that a
Yeah,
new
I don't
title?
know why it did that.
That was a sick play.
Well, it ended up being like 1400% or something. 11,
I know,
1100%.
but a lot of us were out way before that.
Oh, I sold the rest at 1100.
That's insane.
There she blows. 357, new high day. 60. Oh, no. Get back in.
Ryan Whalen. Wait, Ryan Whalen, is that your real last name? I know a Whalen.
That was it. 70 cents a share. That was a
What's
great
up, Saroz?
trade.
You just completed a trade?
Yeah, did that. It took that same trade again.
Yeah, Casual Radio. I'm sure tutoring franchise. You should be doing really good right now. And the traveling DJ thing, yeah.
Damn, Timber's finally going, dude. MBR. Waiting for the day when IDX does its day.
Nice. I know a Ron Whalen. Ryan. Any relation? Hey, where's everybody from, by the way? Type in the state or city or country you're from in YouTube and the live stream chat, and let us know. And for those of you that aren't members that are watching, that aren't members of Penny Boys, that live stream chat you see inside the box there, that's our Penny Boys Premium Discord, where our premium members are chatting in the many crazy channels we have. Come on, everybody, type where you're from. Illinois. Naples. Aha. All right, Ryan, my Florida brother. I'm in Palm Beach County. I stayed at that Ritz-Carlton, Naples, a few times. Austin, when are you coming to visit?
I don't know. I need to soon though.
Your suite awaits.
I'd love to make Florida.
Florida.
Oh, thank God I sold Amazon.
Baltimore, Maryland. Nick. When I used to race cars, I used to race for Team Lexus. They were outside of Baltimore, and Maryland was their headquarters. Good old Chuck was a team owner of Team Lexus. We raced in the Grand Am Series, and I raced a little bit in the American Le Mans Series. That was in a previous life. Oh, I don't like this market today.
Yes. Push down. Push.
And we want to welcome a new member to the Penny Boys team. And it was pretty cool because it's like a promote from within. He was a member, and now he's a member of the team. He was a member of Penny Boys. Nat Philly. Good old Nick. Which means we're adding more people to the team, which we're going to expand. We know there's been a little bit of a waiting list in joining Premium because we want our infrastructure to match the amount of people we have in the membership, kind of a quality over quantity kind of thing. So the good news is adding him, we're going to be opening up some more spots soon. We apologize for people that have been waiting to get in. But we are really about quality over quantity, right, Austin?
Yeah.
He just totally
Okay.
patronized me there.
But we're really over
He's
quality
patronizing
over
me.
quantity, man.
And he's not even listening.
Yeah, I am, motherfucker. We don't
No,
want the group to become shit. And on top
that's
of
right.
it, like the main reason is that like we offer the trading education program, and we would be remiss if we were offering some half-ass shit where we had too many members and not enough staff. I don't want that. Nobody here wants that.
It's true.
So we just don't do it. And like people are like, oh well, I don't get it. Why can't I just pay? It's like, dude, like yes, it's a business and we need to make money, but like I don't like the whole make money at all costs thing. I want it to be like everyone
We
feels
want
they got
balance.
what they paid for. Yeah, like I'm happy, you're happy, everybody wins. There
Exactly.
are always situations. Compromise is the greatest skill anyone can ever learn because it keeps us from ourselves. I think at least we get wrapped up in what I want, me, and then we burn people, and then no one wants to mess with us at all.
Exactly.
Top of it's just like really, who do you want to be? Like I think about that all the time. Like if my kid, if I died right now and he had to see me for who I am right now, would I be proud of that person? And the answer is yes. I keep it that way. Not for anybody else but myself. Self motivated. I don't want to feel like a piece of shit. I don't be a piece of shit. Very
Watch your
simple.
fucking language.
Sorry.
It's okay. I forgive you.
This one is so fun to play, dude. Makes no sense. Where,
You gotta what
we.
way? Payway? Payway. You know what
It's
payway is?
crazy that it's holding up here, dude.
Do you have payway by you? It's like a kind of like a Asian food, fast food kind of place. Payway. PEIWEI. Isn't that ticker WEI that we played?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think if this breaks 430 Gap City, then
No way.
yeah, six at
Way.
least.
There's no way.
Way. Some bid support. Come on, you turds. Oh, you bastard. Watch, it's gonna pop my stop, and then it'll just go right back up. Yep. Maybe not. I didn't have stop and all, so 1% eligible.
Oh, Burger, about the mouse. No, I'm getting a mouse that actually has like a toggle on it where you can switch to each computer instead of the software.
It's the MX
What he said.
Logic John. I want to.
I don't know. I told my wife about it. She's like, I'll order that for you right now. I was like, okay, cool. I think Laser told me about it also. There was somebody else too.
I told him. The Logitech MX Master 3. Come on. Phil! No, it just hit 312.
Who's Phil?
Damn, I could have put it at 3. Save a little buying power, because I think realistically this could come down to maybe 297, maybe in a VWeb test at 287. There's well.
My, what big candles you have, Quench.
And then a Quench-worthy trade that truly satisfies the needs, stimulates the senses.
I can't do that whistle talk very well. I can't do that. I can't do that whistle talk very well.
Refer to there's sweet little Edward. Go ahead. Talk to me gently now.
Your whistles have to go into words. They can't be after the words.
Look at the stream. Look at his face. Look at him in the face.
Look at who in the face? Elon? Oh my god. All three of you are so creepy now. Can you change the background?
No, because you're watching me on Skype. You need to cut that out.
Oh god, there's Dad.
Why don't you just come on over here? Just come trade with me, Eddie. Oh boy, Eddie, that'd be really nice.
Oh
I haven't
my
heard
god.
you quite good at driving stick. Maybe get on the old lap and we'll hop in the truck and take it for a spin.
Welcome to our creepy stream, everybody. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Ooh,
Oh my god.
This could be Amazon Poots time, dude.
Tony B is typing. Look out.
Could be Amazon Poots time.
Yes, Tony, that is your father. Your father. It's true. All right, can you take away the creepy dad guy? The creepy dad priest guy?
Can you take away the truth? I don't think so.
You can't handle the truth.
Get him.
Vika, I have no idea what's happening right now either.
Saying, oh yeah. Well.
Austin's taking us to a whole nother place right now.
Woo! Give me a Ric Flair now. Come on. I gotta get
Dude,
Nick
you
on here.
were working hard on your birthday trading yesterday.
Yeah, I was trying. Like I tried.
What are you touching right now? What's going on down there?
I tried to like not.
Am I the only one
I
that
tried to
sees
not
left arm?
work really that much, but I did not fail.
Did anybody see that? Anybody see what's doing with his left arm? What the hell's going on here? What kind of stream is this, Austin?
This kind.
Your face is not on the stream. Take away Dad. Only there you go. And give me a better background. Put yourself in a loft or something. Or like a nice creative space. Like I have a nice, this is my real creative space though. But at least do a virtual one. Oh God. He's back.
Tim, Elon, and Mark. That was the funniest part about that documentary, dude. That one guy, you can tell he's a total d bag. He's like, yeah, back in like the early days of Facebook, me and Mark were like, just talking about it, and like I was just talking to Mark, just about like what would be a good idea, and I don't know if I looked at his thing and said former Facebook.
You talk, yeah,
He wasn't even there anymore.
you're talking about that documentary, Social Dilemma, right? The Social Dilemma.
Social dilemma.
The Social Dilemma. That dude, that was really. If you haven't watched The Social Dilemma, what's it on Netflix?
If you haven't watched it, don't ever.
No,
Don't. Seriously, don't.
watch
Please
Social
don't.
Dilemma.
No,
Don't listen to Austin.
Don't listen to him.
Watch Social Dilemma
Please
on
don't.
Netflix.
Don't, dude. Stop. Stop doing this to them. You always do this to them.
Tubin. Hey, Kid Augusto's here. Did you know that Kid Augusto is here in the live stream? Kid Gusto.
Child Gusta.
Vika, but I laugh every time I listen to you guys. My kids think I'm nuts. By the way, it works really well that the live stream is on Wednesday. They have a short day on Wednesday at online school. So way to go planning this around my schedule. Vika, we aim to please.
We had the conversation like, hey, what's Vika's 3 o'clock look like tomorrow? And so Eddie came to your house. He, let himself in, and he checked your planner, and it looked like this was an available time. So we went with it.
Holy cow. Give me a second here.
I'm taking Amazon 3400 Lotto here.
You're gonna take a look at a stock that I'm in. That thankfully, Phoenix pointed out for me because I'm distracted doing this.
What?
Take a peek at ISIG, Insignia Systems.
Damn.
ISIG. Pull up the order book. I have really been slacking.
No, this one could actually go. I think this might be an all-time.
It's already going for me. I already got. Oh, did it just halt? Did it just halt at 3:58 p.m.?
3:58. Oh,
yeah.
p.m. Yeah, it might have.
Son of a beeswax.
Oh, I gotta get this Amazon 3400 call October 23. The lotto. So it's like, hey, I'm willing to lose this money. Do not take it if you can't do that.
Oh, I better be able to sell this damn thing.
Oh, it went through.
I want to sell at least half right away. NASDAQ halts 1554.55 ISIG. Reason code LUDP. Trading halt codes LUDP.
Twitter's up 8% today. Those
Volatility.
all three of them are. They're up a lot.
Yeah.
so is Fudge Book.
Okay, trading volatility halt on ISIG. Yay.
Honestly, this could be a inverted Head and Johnson Amazon.
So I bought this ISIG at 88 cents. Wish I bought it at 70. But I bought it 88 cents and it's halted at 173 right now. I'm over 100% gain on it.
Why'd you buy it?
Because I want to make money.
No, what led you to that point? What led
My brother-in-law.
You to that juncture in your voyage?
My brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Now look at the chart and you'll see.
I couldn't get it in. I wanted to buy more of that.
Look at the chart.
Zoom spread.
And just look at the chart today. And even just look at the 1 minute chart for today. And you'll see why.
Whoa, dude, what just happened?
On.
Did WEI just go to 795? What the hell? Did anybody see that? Do you see this?
No, I don't see it.
Look on my screen, man. Or is this a
No,
Weeble error?
that's a market close glitch.
What the hell, dude?
I'm pretty sure. Let me double check.
I just almost lost my mind, man.
That would be sick. WEI is still showing $3.03.
God, that wigged me out.
$3.
I just got so pumped.
It's that market close glitch because it's 4 o'clock.
I don't understand what happens.
I don't either, but it happens all the time. ISIG is rolling again. No, look at the chart. Pull up ISIG. Pull up the chart for the day, and you'll see why I bought it.
Oh, there's a lot of buying on AMZN close.
I bought it on the way up. I sold half of it. I sold half at 181. See, my problem is in situations like this with the halts.
Wow, it's a lot of buying.
I'm worried about getting caught out. Like, I can't just put a trailing stop on it. It's too volatile. And I don't want to risk losing my gains.
I shall return one moment.
All right, be careful. Make sure to wash your hands. He didn't hear me. Nice. Over $2, ISIG. Right now, I'm letting the other 50% ride, taking a risk, and it's at $2.24, $2.20, that range. Dude, I need to look back and see who reminded me about that stock and told me it was moving. I forgot about it. Phoenix 6985. Thank you, sir or ma'am, for letting me know about iSig.
It's Edward!
Edward just made $5,000, and
Oh, that's fantastic. Jesus, dude, 240.
that was half. That was half. I sold half. I'm up a lot more right now.
Uh-oh.
I just don't want to get caught out. I'm so nervous.
L on this one.
I don't even know why it's going right now.
I would sell the rest right now. And then buy back if you want.
I'm gonna sell another 25%.
Because look, 240's top right here.
Yeah,
That's
but
gap filled. Which means it could then go. This is something to watch for. Look at that. That's a gap opportunity for days, dude.
I just sold. Now I'm holding 25% of my position.
Oh, right on. Then you're golden.
Dude, I'm up 9,000 on this already. That doesn't include my last 25% is all profit. This is sweet.
Yeah, even if it goes to nothing.
Yeah, so I can breathe now. I was holding my breath here. $226, $225. Dude, my order book isn't even coming in properly because it's after hours. So I'm not getting like the full spectrum of limit orders. So it makes it even harder.
Nice. If it can hold 223, I will gladly jump in.
I'm just gonna let this 25% ride. It's all profit.
Yeah, that's not the worst.
I cleared 9,000 profit.
Thanks for letting me know about this plane.
Oh, Phoenix let me know. Phoenix rocked it.
If it comes back to 140, I'll buy.
I have a. Oh man, do a little math here.
And a put. Damn it! You had me watching that. I was gonna buy this below 290.
It's not my fault. It's Phoenix's
What
fault.
is it though? Well, okay. Now we're talking about something that I can get behind. Is it his
This
fault?
is all.
Yes.
This is all Phoenix's fault. All of your losses and troubles you can blame on him. Oh man, it just turned a really boring day of trading into like awesomeness.
Fantastic voyage of sound. I had one more. I'm trying.
It's a late birthday. It's my late birthday present.
I really want to swing this one. I just no.
That's what she said.
Bellin.
Don't stop out. Stay in there.
You could just.
I didn't let it
If
ride.
you put your stop at, I would say like 175. You're safe.
Dude, my stop is at $1.98.
Well, you can't have a stop anyway after it.
No, I'm saying my finger is on the trigger. My mental stop. My left arm. I can't move my left arm. I have it on the keyboard. And I've got my right hand's on the mouse. I'm clicking on the chart to sell. I'm not even entering it. But then I have the limit order in. All I gotta do is hit enter. It goes to 2. I'm just hitting enter. I don't even know if I'll catch it. It could drop so fast. You know, I might just sell right now. I'm not sure. Oh my God, what do I do?
Right now.
What's that?
If it breaks 205, it'll come down to 180 at least.
Oh, that's what I'm. Yeah, I'm hitting it right now. I'm selling it. Not yet. Oh, now I am. Not yet. It's going 204, 208, 204, 208. Oh my God, I'm freaking out. Kid Gusto, what are you doing to me over here? I'm supposed to be able to relax and breathe. I already sold most of my position. I still have 25%. That's a lot of money I have in there. $212, $214, $212. Dude, can you look at the order book for me? My order book is screwed.
Yeah. Huh?
My order book is screwed on my platform.
Well, I was gonna push again. We can break here.
I'm still look. I took my finger off the trigger. I was so close, dude. I was gonna just sell it at 204. I can't really see what it's doing. I need your input, Mr. Austin.
I told
Be
you,
my eyes.
if it breaks and holds 223, like it could go, dude. There's a lot of, it's filled the gap, so there's a lot of opportunity. A couple things, new high, that's big deal.
Vika, I'm not being greedy. I took
It's 100%
75%.
greed, but it's okay. Everybody does it.
Over 100%
I'd be
gain.
doing
And
the
I took
exact same
75%
thing.
off the table. Uh-oh. I'm just playing with profit. If I was greedy, I'd have all of it in right now.
Yeah, I'll say that's true. You played it as conservatively as one could. I'll tell you what, dude. This has gap opportunity quite a bit.
I took my finger off the button so I can hit the vape. I'm flying blind here and I don't like it.
Yeah, you don't really even.
Sold.
There's no
I just sold it. I just sold it. Just take it. Be happy.
long-term major resistance. I would say is
I'm out. Now I got to see if I'm going to go back in.
is this. I'd say 311 and change. It doesn't show the after hours on yours. Just
My my order book is like freaked out from I don't know if it's from the halt, a combination of the halt and after hours trading or what, but
above the range.
I'm super happy with that trade. That's a huge gain. Tesla's pushing after hours. Medi, thank you. No, don't.
This is
We're not gonna
where
thank.
I'd try to add is 140, 120. Gonna play again.
I'm watching, but I don't have the data to make a calculated decision here. So I'm gonna go with you with what you do. I'm flying blind, which you know me, I will never buy anything without the data.
Already hit that. What was the high?
Um, I'm just looking on the chart. It looks like 245 for a second there. Let me zoom in. Yeah, it looks like 245 for a second on a candle. A safe high would be 239. What is wrong with my system?
I'm actually considering a buy right here, dude. Like straight up vertical. Nuts.
If you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Power Hour Live with Austin and Eddie. That's Austin. I'm Eddie. What's up? All of our premium members saying what's up to you guys once again. If you're not in our Penny Boys group, come check us out. Penny Boys Stock Alerts on Discord. We have an amazing community of awesome people and talented
Rejected
staff.
right there.
The guy next to me over there, he's very talented, very smart guy. Mr. Stocklock Profits. Lee is also very talented. We got a lot. He's
170s,
very
I'd say.
talented.
Unless
170s.
if it holds here, then it's gravy. Dude. It's just a question of if and with no stop. That's a touch too much risk for me.
You see this? Do you see this? My fingers are off the keyboard and the mouse. That feels good to get that off and out.
Oh, dude, it's such a relief. It's just like
I
done.
just, like it's like the worst freaking timing. It's like the transition from regular hours to extended hours kills me, and then it halts 2 minutes before the close.
Yeah.
So I was freaking out a bit. Like I don't usually get my blood pumping about anything, but it's like why couldn't this happen like at 12 o'clock in the afternoon? You know what I mean? Like why is
Yeah.
it got to be at that transition? And that's where you kind of get into helpless situations. So my order went through at $1.99 on my last 25%. And it's tucking below 190 now. But again, I can't see the order book and see the flow. Can you take a peek at TGLT?
Yeah.
I think that's Lee's alert. Hey Lee, if you can hear us, is TLGT your alert? I'm sorry, I haven't looked at your alert channel recently. I remember that is, if I remember correctly, that's one of your alerts, brother.
This? Wait.
Burger, you don't want to wake up in the morning to check if your
What is
portfolio
it?
is washed.
What is it?
TGLT?
That's
I'm
a
sorry, TLGT.
AMZN. Oh, it's up.
Yeah,
It's running. Wow.
I think that's one of Lee's alerts,
Oh, well, hell yeah,
if I'm not
dude.
mistaken.
Damn near 100%. Got it.
I can't search it right now because I'm done juggling too much. Thank you, Fast 8. Fast 8, what did Lee alert TLGT at? And it's 112 now, last I looked. Burger, I like that you have a smart fund and a fun fund. I like it. We also have smart funds and fun funds. But our fun funds, fun funds. You can't say that quickly. Can you say that, Austin, quickly? Fun funds.
Fun funds.
Say it 4 times,
Fun
quickly.
funds. Fun funds. Fun funds. Fun funds. Fun funds. No problem. Because of my
You know,
excellence.
my smart fund is the long term. Austin and I have our long term investment account, right? And
Damn, this one just
and,
felt off.
and retirement is also the smart fund. But our fun funds, our trading accounts are also smart funds because rich people don't grow wealth by burning money, right? You gotta be smart with every dollar. It's because it's okay to have some disposability, little disposable money, but
I must have saved more money to add down here. That'd be beautiful.
save those fun funds for the casino. So Lee alerted TLGT at around 70. Cool.
Oh,
Beautiful.
well, you're 80, at least 80%. At least.
Are you still watching iSig?
Yeah, and Thinkorswim's coming right down to the buy zone.
Dude, I am loving the chart on
66.
TLGT. I didn't take that play. Lee, I didn't take your play. I'm sorry. I'm in too much. You know me. I only like to be in a certain amount of plays. But damn, son, I like this one too a lot, and I love the chart. I like how it's just, man, it's beautiful, bro. I love how it's just been tearing up and tearing up and tearing up. Hopefully it continues this lovely pattern. Dude, your background. I'm looking for a loft. I'm looking for a nice creative space. Can you change your background, Austin? Stressing me out. I can't trade with these people staring at me like this. What'd you call them? What's their baby called? Muskerberg?
Hans Muskeberg.
Lee stated it was low float and ready to fly. Well, you were right, Mr. Stocklock Profits. It has flown. It's flown into the depths. No, to the heavens of
Yeah, look at that. Holy shit.
Right?
Yeah, that thing's just been destined to blast. Fantastic as well.
Which one's that?
TLGT.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at that right now.
That's our gap filled
I have to
now.
open the chart. I have 12 charts open. I need to open up another
140.
chart.
140, I'd say would be my next main target. Get a good entry.
13 charts.
Also, I'm swinging MGI. I'll put it in the thing from the second entry we got in the Chris
You
1270s.
be more specific and not call it the thing, please, and please tell us what you're talking about.
Said MGI.
You're gonna put it in the thing? What's the thing?
This John.
What's this, John?
Disgorgeous.
Where in Discord?
Channel, man.
What channel?
All of them.
When Lee wrote in our wrote in there, I stated it was a low float ready to fly. I read that in a British accent. Is that weird? I stated it was a low float ready to fly, but I heard it like all like pissy. I stated it was a low float ready to fly. All right, Lee, you don't have to be so, cocky about it. God. 160. ISEG. Oh, I think I'm very happy where I sold.
Yeah, if you try to add for the bounce, it would be,
You really think so?
If it's going to work, I mean, it'll fail and drop, which it is. So the next one would be 130s. I mean, just based on current momentum, it will likely hold. I'm a small guy. But 150.
So it closed at 174. Had its run up. Been tearing down since 230 or whatever, 245.
157.
I'm too scared. I want to protect my ducats right now.
So like everything functions as a piece of the whole. So like if you're looking at like fib retracements, like look at how spot on they are. Resistance, resistance, support, fail, support. And with the 61 fib being your bottom dollar. Usually.
Go on.
But I'm basing this off of the roving EMAs. So usually with like big bang plays like this, they'll either bounce off the 8-day, and then it's a 38% fib most of the time, and then they'll push, or they'll come bounce off the 13-day, and they'll hold. If they don't hold those, then the play's dead. So I said this is the entry. Like ideally, you're doing this during the day when you can set a stop. So like you get this entry, and then you set a stop just below it. So you're losing. That's like 99% of the day trades I learned. That's the setup I go for. So basically, our max risk should be like, I was talking, remember the other day, it was like, hey, I lost like 18% on this day trade, and like I had showed him my order book, like I lost 1.4%. The momentum play. If it didn't pan out, it didn't pan out. We just leave. You don't stay in it. Hold and hope isn't a strategy. But
Can I add to that, Mr. Quench?
go for it.
Another thing is like, if the play looks good, let's just say at $2, and the technicals show that it's primed to go, and the conditions are right for it to go, and let's say it goes up and it goes back down. It doesn't necessarily mean because it came down to that price, correct me if I'm wrong, Austin, that it's primed to go once again.
Right.
And some people have that misconception. I've seen a lot of people say, oh, it's back down at entry, I should get back in this or whatever, and you really have to have good technical analysis to have good speculation that it's going to go up again based on what you're seeing. So just because it went down back to that price doesn't mean it's going to go back up again. There's a lot of factors to take into account. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, this is awesome. A lot of people took that TLGT play. Always post that shit if you got it.
Vika, are you ready to go have some payway with me?
Yeah, so
I
if
don't know
this
if I can
can't
do a
push
Russian
up
accent.
past 170, I'd say it's done.
What did you get? What was your entry? 154?
157.
Ooh. Ooh.
So I've got a number of things. Like the price action tells you what's going on. You just use the indicators as confirmation. RSI held above 50. That's good. And then the OBV held, which is double John. Also, I wish I would have just demonstrated the patience to do what I know I should have done, which is waited for ads down here for WEI. I have failed myself again.
152 on iSig.
Yep, it's
150, 151, 150. It's probably going to drop.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
If it
know.
does, yeah, it could. 140. I mean, momentum. It thing looks pretty good though. Bucks.
Volume's been dying relatively from pre-close and post-close.
$0.02 a
Oh,
share. I
you're
exited at 155. I lost basically dollars.
because the risk wasn't worth the reward the way it's going right now.
No.
Even if it goes up, you're still minimizing your risk,
It came
which
back
is,
up. I could have broke even, bro.
of course, but
Rather just
coulda,
know what
woulda,
I'm getting
shoulda.
on. Yeah, it's
And the one thing
$2.
that we have to see, that everybody has to learn, and we have to remind ourselves all the time, is that the number one thing that we have to do as traders is protect our capital.
Yep.
It's more important not to lose your money than it is focusing on a gain. If you protect your money, then you live to fight another day, or you live to fight another trade, I like to say, right? And so these aren't once in a lifetime opportunities. This happens every day, every week. There's always opportunities.
Yeah.
So Austin just got out, right? Couple cents loss, took a loss, whatever, But now he has those funds for either re-entering or going into another play or using it for something else, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so protect. It's 164 right now. If it goes to $2, you can't kick yourself in the butt. You have to you have to take emotion out of this, and you have to be somewhat stoic. And it's all about a numbers. This is all a numbers game and odds and probabilities. So you have to protect your money. If you protect your money, you will always have the ammunition to fire. And if you don't protect your money, you're going to have less soldiers in the battle, right? Your dollars are your soldiers. And so by protecting your money, you give yourself more opportunities to gain. So number one priority is protect your money. Put stops in. Take calculated risks. Yeah, that is first and foremost. If you and it just goes with so many rules that you have to give yourself when you trade, that you have to learn and add. If you focus on just making money, you're going to lose. If you focus on learning and you focus on experience and giving yourself time and have patience and learn constantly and add more to your toolbox, the byproduct will be making money. But I shouldn't say you shouldn't focus on making money, but that shouldn't be like your primary focus. Like your primary focus is learning and taking calculated risks, having a plan, having discipline, good trading psychology, having rules for yourself. And when it comes to focusing on money, there is a goal, right? What's your goal? Is your goal just to say, I want to make money? That's not a strategy. A goal saying, I want to make $100 a week. That's a goal. Now you can put a strategy together and learn, how can I consistently make $100 a week? Because if you can make $100 a week consistently, maybe you'll lose $200 in that week, but you give yourself more time. Like the shortest amount of time period is like a month, right? So if your goal is $100 a week, your goal is $400 a month. So if you lose $200 one week, make $600 the other, you're at your goal, right? Your net is 400. So you got to have a goal. When I first started trading years ago, it was like, oh, I want to make $500 a week, rah, 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 let's go. And I was like, well, that's not so easy. I didn't have a plan. I didn't have experience. I didn't have strategy. I had nothing. I had some money to play with and lose, but you got to have a goal. So I backed it up. After my first 3 months of trading, I was like, I need a realistic goal so I can learn this little deal of the game of trading. And I said, I want to make $50 a week. Now, $50 a week to me is meaningless in the scheme of things in relation to, where I'm at in life, working my whole life and saving and doing okay, so I figured if I can make $50 a week, it wasn't about the money. It was about learning how to make that consistently. And then if I put a zero behind it and upped my bank account, my trading account, if I could do $50 a week, I could do $500 a week if I just upped my bank. And, so I gave myself realistic goals, but I didn't do that. And then I said, okay, and let me work on $100 a week. Once I did that for a while, let me work on $200 a week. Let me work on $500 a week as a goal, right? But as the byproduct of me focusing on learning of how to trade, learning of having a strategy, creating rules for myself. I never really was that emotional. Today you saw me, Austin will vouch, he probably saw me the most emotional I've ever been in a trade. And that was because I was caught in a trade that was going from, that was over 100% gain, that was going at close, froze, halted at 3:58 p.m. Eastern. And I was nervous because I was helpless, right? I had that transition of a halt and the transition of the close all at once. And that was the most emotional that you probably ever see me in a trade. But other than the occasional, fuck yeah, or, oh, fuck, that's about it. That's about all the emotion that I have, and you have to look at it stoically. And it is what it is. You are where you are. Getting upset about things makes nothing better, only worse. And there's so much to learn. I have a good friend that Austin knows that he's been trading for 20 years, not investing, trading. And he makes stupid money. When I say stupid money, silly money. And, he is learning every day, every week, something new. Once you stop learning, that's when you start losing. That's kind of one of our deals that we kind of put out there. So for the new traders, it's not going to happen overnight. You might get lucky on some trades and stuff like that, but you have to have a plan. You have to have goals. You got to have a strategy. You got to have rules for yourself. And I'm sure Austin can add a lot to what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. But he's probably, I'm saying the same things he would say, or Austin would say, or Tagman, or Duck, or Laser, or any of the crew. Lily, Nat Philly, the list goes on. Hey, Lily, Nat Philly, that rhymed. Mm-hmm. So if ISIG skyrocketed again, sure, Austin be like, oh damn, but that's it. Move on to
you leave it there. Like that's
it is what it is. There's always going to be woulda, coulda, shouldas. How many times daily? If you worry about, oh, I could have done this and I could have made money on that and I could have done this and I should have done this and blah blah blah. Like getting your emotion in it ain't gonna help you. What you do is you learn from it and say, maybe if I did this next time, or maybe if I did that next time, or you use it, you add it to your toolbox, to your experience. Every trade you've done, every person that's listening right now, every single trade that you've done, winning and losing is a learning experience. You want to learn? You have so much information in front of you and how to help yourself learn how to trade better, learn from your mistakes, learn from your wins, learn from not taking profits, learn from not putting in stop losses, and start writing down rules for yourself. Every trade you have is a tremendous, better than any book that you could read right now, because if some of you have traded for a month, 3 months, 6 months, whatever it is, there's we have experienced people in the group as well at Advanced Traders, and they can vouch for it. But go back and look at every trade you've ever done and say, what could I have done differently? How could I have prevented a loss? How could I have not put myself in this position that I'm holding bags? What could I have done differently? Why didn't I sell when I was up? Why didn't I take profits? I could have made $100 20 times on 20 different stocks, and I didn't, and I'm holding bags. But if I took that $100 20 times, that's $2,000, and my account's bigger. And if I'm allocating 5% or 10% or 3% per trade of my bank towards every play, well, now that trade that you're allocating, those funds are bigger. There's so much. I want to talk forever, but I'm probably driving Austin crazy right now. Look at his face.
I'm just so pumped, dude. We took those Peloton puts, and I said 120 was the sell, and look at what happened after hours.
Phoenix, all of us, Austin, myself, Lee, John, the whole crew, all of us have to learn our lessons more than once. And not only that, the lessons that we've learned, we have to remind ourselves. Like, even on this stream, I've reminded Austin of our own rules, and he's reminded me when we were in our administrative chat, or Lee and I talking, or John and Doc talking. Like, you have to remind yourself of the rules that you've already, and the lessons you've already learned. Sometimes that's why it's good to some people have said like they'll listen to Tagman in our crew here. He does that stream. His next stream is 9 p.m. Eastern. Is that tonight, John? Oh, that's Monday night. So Monday night, he's going to do a live stream, and it's the same stream he does every Monday night because we have a lot of new members.
Dude, I got to bounce. We have that meeting at 3:30. Shit, my bad.
It's okay. Can you hold on for 1 minute?
No, I got to go right now.
Anyway, long story short, Tagman does it and repeats it, and people listen to it over and over and over and over again. So it burns.
I listen to it sometimes. Just for point of reference, I will listen to it.
Dude, check out live stream chat. This is why I love Vika. Look at live stream chat, Austin. Writing it down, it helps burn it in, Phoenix, and Vika's doing that.
Yeah, I love y'all. Stay blessed.
We love you guys, and we'll see you in the Discord. Thanks for hanging and chilling with us. Austin, you're a pain in the ass. Happy birthday.